It is a big day for Wrexham AFC fans as co-owners Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney are set to join thousands of them for an open-top bus parade through the city. The Hollywood stars are there to celebrate the club's remarkable season, which saw them clinch the National League title just 2 years after the Actors takeover. Let's be live on LBC News to Siân and Ryan, who are behind the Meet the Wife and Wrexham AFC podcast. Good afternoon to you both.
Good afternoon.
Well, first of all, I know you're going to be going on the parade with your 11-year-old son later. How excited are you all?
Really excited. I've never been to a parade of this type before. So, so really, really excited. And our 11-year-old's really excited as well.
Also, the last time we won a league title was in 1978. So I was only born in 81. So I haven't even been on a parade like this before either.
What is the atmosphere like in Wrexham right now?
It's really buzzing at the moment, to be perfectly honest. Everyone, you can see a whole shift in mood. Everyone's excited. Everyone's, been really behind the football club all season, and it's just culminated in actually winning it, so it's been really exciting for everybody.
And of course, with the I know they've got a documentary series, the two Hollywood actors, and of course their presence themselves. How much has it shone a light on Wrexham? Are you finding you're getting lots of international visitors?
We are, yeah. I mean, I read somewhere that they're getting at least 15 Americans each week in the Turf pub, for example. Our podcast is getting like 50% of our listeners are from America, and we've got Canada, Slovakia. There's just so many people that are just kind of involved, whether they go to the matches or whether they've just watched the documentary. But they're all just as invested as Wrexham people, and it's just so lovely to see.
I know that both the club's owners said there was some seriousness to their offer to Wales football star Gareth Bale to come out of retirement and join the club next season. I understand he's turned it down, but what do you make of it?
I mean, it's one of these. I think we will have... I don't think Gareth Bale will be the last one to be mentioned in this way. I think there'll be a lot of people that their name might get thrown into the ring with regards to this. We were obviously really excited when we heard about the Gareth Bale story. We didn't really think anything was going to come to fruition. As it turns out, probably not. Although Ben Foster did say no to us initially as well, and look how that one turned out. So who knows?
Exactly. The former Man United and England goalkeeper coming out of retirement, resuming his career in March. And how key was he to this promotion success?
I think he was really key. I mean, Howard obviously has, Mark Howard has done a lot for the club as well, as has Rob Lainton. But I think Ben Foster's experience, being the age that he is, the teams that he's played for, I think his kind of presence in the locker room and things like that, I think that has been absolutely invaluable to the team. And he's just, he's kind of fitted in really, really well into the club. And fans absolutely adore him. So I think it's a really, really good thing for him to be here. And hopefully he'll say yes to another season for us.
What about the dream that Ryan Reynolds has? The goal is the Premier League.
Yeah, I don't, it's one of them. He did say if it takes 5 years or 20 years, we're in it for the long haul. We were talking about another club literally about 2 hours ago, because Siân's very new to football. So we have lots of conversations regarding certain things regarding football. But I was explaining to her about Luton, who 9 years ago, we were playing Luton. They were in the National League 9 years ago, and they're currently third in the Championship, going into the playoffs to potentially get in the Premier League. And that's in 9 years. And I don't think with the infrastructure that we've got and, the backing we've got and the players we've already got and potentially could bring in, I don't think it's a ridiculous dream to have. I would say in the next 5 years, I don't feel stupid saying I would like to see us in the Championship. And then from the Championship, who knows?
How nail-biting has it been to be a Wrexham fan of late?
Well, from my point of view, I've been a fan now obviously I've known about Wrexham for years because obviously I was born here, but I think I've been a fan probably for about 2 years now, 2 seasons. So it was nail-biting for me, but I think in a completely different way than it was for, say, Ryan and fans that have been going for years and years and years. So I think Ryan's probably the best person to ask that question.
It's weird. I think a lot of people, if you just said, yeah, we'd say it was a roller coaster, and they'd go, "You finished on 111 points. Have a day off." Do you know what I mean? How much of a roller coaster could it possibly have been? But it really has, and a lot of the manner in which we've won a lot of our games, in the 96th minute, or Ben Foster's 96th minute penalty save, and we've won a lot of games in the last 10 minutes. Even though we've got all of the points that we've had, the whole season has felt like a little bit of a roller coaster, even though maybe a glance at the table wouldn't necessarily lead you to believe it's been a roller coaster. But the last sort of 6 weeks, it's been so amazing, but so horrendous, all wrapped into one. The nerves have been horrible. And, I don't think I've really enjoyed any game up until we actually won it. I don't think I've enjoyed any of them, to be perfectly honest.
Talk to me about the open top bus parade. It starts at 6:15 and it ends at the racecourse ground.
Yes, it does. Yeah. There's a specific route. And we've seen pictures on social media that they put like barriers up and things like that. So I think we get like 10,000 odd fans to the games every game. So I'm guessing we're going to have that and probably more people coming out to the parade. And it's not just the men first team that are obviously going in the open top bus. We've also got the women's team as well, because they had a massive success as well this season.
Yeah, they won their league as well. So, they got promoted, they won their league, they won their playoff as well. So it's the men's and women's teams. We're celebrating two sets of champions.
So it's really, really exciting. So I can't wait. I'm really, really excited.
I think so many famous people, I know there was the Met Gala Ball in New York, but so many famous people are going to be where you are, because since this, of course, huge success is taking place, fans include Will Ferrell and Paul Rudd as well, who want to be there.
Yeah, it's strange because you go into games, and obviously we're quite heavily into social media, doing the podcast and the YouTube channel, so we try to keep up to date with everything that's going on. But like, you're on the afternoon of a game, for example, and you're like, "Oh, Paul Rudd's in the pub," and it's like, it's so odd and strange. But people say, well, Ryan and Rob have been here for, they've been here for 2 years now, it must be normal. No, it's still not normal, and I'm not sure how long it will be. It's probably more normal, but it certainly isn't normal.
I think once we've met them and we're friends with them, I think it'll be better.
Yeah, you've got to make that happen, haven't you? What are the odds of that happening on the parade?
Along with the 20-odd thousand other people, I don't think we're going to get a lock in.
Yeah.
Well, listen, have a great time, enjoy the parade, and thank you for sharing, of course, your views on this. It's happening tonight, 6:15, the parade. Siân and Ryan, who are behind the Me, the Wife, and Wrexham AFC podcast. Lots more coverage to come on that later on here on LBC News,
where the news never stops.